Everybody, welcome in to the campus of Chattahoochee Valley Community College as we are getting set to start this game between your CVCC Pirates and the visiting Andrew College out of Cuthbert, Georgia. I'm Paxton Holloway. I'll be bringing you the action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We are presented by Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith Chevy, GMC, and the Houston Clinic, as well as Houston Memorial Hospital. Got a non-conference game here today. Just one. Usually it's double headers, but just one today. And that is the final warm-up pitch. So we are ready to get going here in the Carroll Purdue State Farm first inning of play. Beautiful day out here, not a cloud to be seen in the sky. And leading things off for Andrew College is Kai Huber. And he's going to take ball one. And rips one into left. That one is high up in the air, but looks like it's going to die at the wall for an easy out, number one. That was Brody Pierce out there and left. On the bump for the Pirates today is Kerr, number 20. And he's going to line one right back up the middle, and it'll reach the outfield for a single. So Andrew College going to get their first hit of the game. That was Luke Messer. Up to bat now is number 6. That's Brady DeRosso. And that pitch is going to get away. So Messer's going to take second pretty easily there. A runner now in scoring position for DeRosso. And that's Cale Kerr that's up there on the bump. And there for a strike. Good pitch. Wind sort of whipping here as we have a 2-1 count. Kerr watches Messer on second. That ball is going to be low for ball number 3. So favorable hitters count now to DeRosso. And that one by Kyle Kerr is going to be high for ball number 4, so he's going to walk DeRosso. One out against Andrew College. And runners on first and second. Kale Kerr trying to get out of an early jam here as Cameron Kinney comes up to the bat, or to the plate. comes up to bat. And that one just high there for ball number 1. And he's going to lift one up in the air, out to center and brought in. Tries to throw him over there to third, but Messer is going to beat it out. So runners in the corners now with 2 gone. And coming up to bat is number 21. That's Anthony Krasinski. Cal Kerr checking the runner at first. That's DeRosso. And that one's definitely in there. Beautiful pitch there from Kerr. And he is going to hit a high chopper over to third, and Cal Kerr going to get out of it. And so that's 3 outs down. Andrew College leaves runners stranded on first and third in the top of the first. CVCC going to come up to the plate here in just a few moments and try to get an early lead here in this one. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers, for the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists, for long distance love, for the farsighted, nearsighted, for introverts and extroverts, for the thinkers and the doers, for old friends. Coca-Cola, for everyone.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
And we're back here for the bottom of the first. This is the Carroll Purdue State Farm first inning of play on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Make sure to go check out Carroll Purdue for all your insurance needs. She's got customers on both sides of the river. Give her a call today. Will Walker up on the bump for Andrew College. And that one's going to get past the right fielder. Looking like that's going to be extra bases for sure. He rounds second, headed to third. And he's going to be in there standing up. Beautiful hit there from Grayson Hall. And you got to think a leadoff triple is a dream scenario there for the Pirates. Threatening early as Joel James comes up to the plate and takes that ball just high, it looked like. James with some pop at the plate. If you're not careful, he'll make you pay for it. Tried to right there with that hard cut, but it fouls out of play. Ball 2 is called there, so 2-1 count now to Joel James. And that one is going to be chopped past the third baseman, so that'll score a run easily. And just like that, CVCC's on the board up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. So Will Crowell going to come up to the plate now. Another power bat. Really does well to put bat on ball. Doesn't strike out a whole lot. And he's going to take ball one. Joel James got all the way to second there. Great eye up there from Will Crowell. I know if I was up there, I probably would have swung. But that's why I'm on this side of the net. And he swings, hits one hard, and it's going to get past the outstretched glove of the shortstop. Will Crowell going to be in there with an RBI single. And this is an absolute dream start for the Pirates here in this one. Want to get going early, and they've done just that, no outs. Up there to bat, Cooper Lofton, 6'3" freshman. Checks his swing, he does not go around. That one's going to be high at the eyes for ball number 2. Good eye up there from Cooper Lofton. Will Walker up there struggling here early. That's a good pitch, though, to get him a little bit of footing here early in this one. Two-one breaking ball in the dirt for ball number 3. That one swung on, and that's going to find the gap. So another single. And that's 4 straight hits for the Pirates. Runners on first and second now. And Canyon Meek's going to see if he can keep the streak rolling. That's 4 straight hits. He wants to keep it going. And Meeks does put bat on ball, but over there, and that is going to be a 4-3 double play. Second baseman takes it himself and then throws it over to first. So that really important for Andrew College to try and get out of this jam without any further damage. And Brody Pierce, the left fielder, going to come up to bat now. Wind starting to whirl just a little bit. And he's going to cut, but goes just off his bat, foul. Breaking ball from Walker. That one was hard to lay off of, but he did. Another one in the dirt. Good eye up there from Canyon Meeks. Definitely doesn't want to leave a runner stranded on third. Huge cut up in the zone. Misses it for strike number 2. 2's across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one outside for ball number 3, so we got our first full count of the game. Important payoff pitch coming up here. And it's going to be outside for ball 4, so great way to come back from behind in the count by Canyon Meeks to put runners in the corners. And Claxton Pilgrim going to come up to bat. Takes ball 1 high there, does Pilgrim. A little bit late on the fastball there. And Pilgrim's going to slap one out to center, and it's going to drop. So Crowell comes across to score, and Claxton Pilgrim keeps it going with an RBI single. And the lead's now 3-0 CVCC. Johnny Blue coming up to bat. Another freshman standing at 6'1". And that's a first pitch breaking ball in there for a strike. Pretty pitch there from Will Walker. Chase Taylor does a great job behind the plate to keep that one in front of him. Fastball is going to be outside. Got a pretty busy day today here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And looks like Pilgrim's going to take off running to second. Taylor's not even going to worry about trying to throw him out. So runners in scoring position now for Johnny Blue and a 3-1 count to him. Don't be surprised if he tries to send this one a long way. He took a good cut at it. Another payoff pitch from Walker is going to be a ball 4, so he's 0 for 2 in full counts so far in this one. And the bases are loaded up now. That's BC Harrison. He's going to take strike 1. So Harrison in an important spot here with loaded bases. And Will Walker has his back way against the wall. Big cut from Harrison. Harrison does a good job to put bat on ball and stay alive here in this one. Still 1-2 to him. And he takes another pretty good cut there. It's still 1 ball and 2 strikes to BC Harrison. Breaking ball is low at the ankles. Even count now at 2-2. 3-2 count now to Harrison. So far, Will Walker is 0 for 2 and 3-2 counts. That one slapped foul again. BC Harrison not going anywhere. He's going to keep on fighting. Again, fouls it off. So BC Harrison in a battle right now up at the plate. And 3-2 is going to be low. So what an at-bat from BC Harrison. He's going to get an RBI walk there. And the lead is extended to 4-0 now for CVCC. And believe it or not, we are right back to the top of the lineup as we're going to have a pitcher's meeting. Gray Hall going to be up to bat with loaded bases this time. He had that leadoff triple. And we are going to have a pitching change, it looks like. We will. That's going to be number 25 coming up on the bump for Andrew College. That's Isaiah Lee. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break while he gets his warm-up pitches in. We'll return in just a few moments on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Hey, we know you missed football season. We are actually going to be covering the Columbus Lions on Thursday. It'll be Dave Plata, Mike Peacock on the call. You can catch that action on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's going to be a good one. And if you're in the area, might as well go ahead and be there live to see it yourself. Again, we are very excited to be able to bring you Columbus Lions action on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And so Isaiah Lee throws his warm-up pitches, and Grayson Hall going to come up to the plate, having hit a leadoff triple and scored a run in his first at-bat. And now he's got a chance to really light up the scoreboard. And the Pirates have batted around. And so Hall's going to lift one down the right side, and it's going to be on top of the batting cage. Just a long strike, number one. Behind the count, 0-1 here to Isaiah Lee. And that one's cut hard, and it's going to find grass in the left field. And that's going to be an RBI, 2 RBI single there for Grayson Hall. And the Pirates came out swinging. Not showing any signs of slowing down either. Joel James up to the plate now. He wants to keep this incredible first inning of play going. And he pops it way up in the air, just got too far underneath it. And it's brought in by the second baseman to finally end this first inning. Your score after one, CVCC 6, Andrew College 0. Thank you again to Carroll Purdue State Farm for covering the first inning play here at CVCC. We'll be right back in just a few moments on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
They put up 6 runs in the first inning alone on 6 hits. Will Walker, the starter for Andrew College, came out of the game, and Isaiah Lee took over pitching. And so up to bat first, it is Jose Massanet. Swung on and missed, so 2 straight strikes to begin this one. And Connor Trepanier on the bump for the Pirates. That one is going to be lined straight into left field at Brody Pierce. He hauls it in for an easy out, number 1. The first batter that Trepanier faces, he sits down. And that's another strike. That's 4 straight from him. one is going to be chopped foul down third baseline. Up at the plate is Hayden Schultz. He's the DH for Andrew College. And he's going to hit that one over to shortstop there. And over there in time for out number 2. So the Fighting Tigers are still looking to get something going as Chase Taylor, the catcher, is up at the plate to hit, and he takes strike 1. One count now to Taylor. Connor Trepanier trying to go 1-2-3 here in this one. Good breaking ball, gets him to swing and miss. See if he tries that again, tries to pull the rug out from underneath him for strike 3. It's 2-2 right now. And that one is going to be lined into left field. Looks like Brody Pierce has trouble hauling it in, so that's going to be a double for the catcher, Chase Taylor. And could that be the spark that the Tigers needed? As the 9-hole hitter comes up, the second baseman, that's Colin Mendiola. He's going to chop one to short, hauls it in and throws him out in time. So leaves that runner stranded on second. Does Andrew College. And we're headed to the bottom half of the second as CVCC looks to keep those hot bats rolling here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and so much more when you join today.
I'm bringing my other half.
I'm bringing the pep talk. Come on!
I'm clearing my head.
And I'm clearing 300.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Get all the perks with a PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Join in club or online today. Deal ends soon. See club for details.
Back here at CVCC for the home half of the second inning. The Pirates up big right now, 6-0. And Isaiah Lee, who came in relief for the starter, Will Walker, is going to remain on the bump. So Will Crowell going to be the one to lead this off. Should be. Actually looks like it's going to be a pinch hitter. We got number 29. That is Michael Fallon. So Michael Fallon going to come in and pinch hit for Will Crowell. Fallon cuts hard at the first one and fouls it off. That one low and inside for ball number 1, so Fallon evens up the count now. A high breaking ball almost clips the zone, but it is taken in for ball number 2. And that one's going to plunk him. That's first base the hard way. So Michael Fallon is going to reach first base off the hit by pitch, first one of the game. Now Cooper Lofton back up to the plate. That one's taken high for ball number 1. And he's going to line that one into the gap. It's going to get down. Cuts it off in right field. Throws over to third. And he's going to get under the tag. So incredible base running there from Michael Fallon. That's about as close as you can get, though. That was a great throw in right field there from Jose Massanet. Kenyon Meeks coming back up to the plate. Runners in scoring position for him. And that one's going to hit him. So 2 batters are hit here in this inning from Isaiah Lee, and we're going to have us another coaches meeting at the mound as the bases are loaded for the Pirates once again here in the second. And they're not showing any signs of slowing down. They might be playing for a mercy rule and make this a quick game. And Lee is going to be done. We'll see who the new pitcher is going to be. Looks like it might be number 15, Jackson Weir. That is. So we'll step aside right quick as Weir gets set and ready to continue action here in the bottom half of the second. CVCC with no outs and loaded bases when we come back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise.
Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And back here at CVCC, I want to say thank you to Houston Clinic as well as the Jack Houston Memorial Hospital for their sponsorship on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. If you're an athlete in the area, no better place to go for an injury than the Houston Clinic. I know I've visited myself quite a few times and took care of me every single time. And so it looks like Jackson Weir is about ready to get going. And Brody Pierce, the left fielder, going to come in with bases loaded, trying to drive in a couple. Going to take ball one high there at his eyes. And he slaps one foul. Great cut, just a little bit early on the swing. It's 1-1 now. And that breaking ball is going to be low and outside for ball two. So Pierce now ahead of the count, 2-1. Up high for ball number 3. It's 3-1. If you're a fan of local high school baseball, make sure to check out Calvary at Brookstone tonight on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's a big rivalry here in the area, so it's sure to be a good one. Brookstone, of course, with the Auburn Tiger commit, Brennan Neal. Just an outstanding defensive shortstop, big power bat. As that one is swung on and tipped foul. So the count will remain at 3-2. So the payoff pitch for Weir is going to be low for ball 4. So Brody Pierce going to get the RBI on the walk. And it is 7-0. Claxton Pilgrim going to come back up. Still no outs in the inning and bases loaded. And he's going to slap one up the middle. 6-4. And can't get the double play. The throw offline from second base to first. But they do get one. And so there are runners in the corners now for number 10, Johnny Blue. That one clips the inside corner. Nice pitch there from Jackson Weir. And that one is going to be taken for ball number 1, so evens up the count here early. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jackson Weir. And Johnny Blue is going to foul that one off. 1-2 now. Well, Johnny Blue going to look to battle here in this one. That one low for ball number 2. On that ground ball, it did score a run. So your lead, Pirates 8 and the Tigers nothing. And CVCC creeping up on mercy territory little by little. Breaking ball in there, inside corner for strike number 3. Nice pitch from Jackson Weir for out number 2. And so BC Harrison going to come up to the plate now. He had that incredible at-bat. He ended up walking, but it had to be more than 10 pitches in that at-bat. Just kept battling. And he's got runners in the corners. That one gets away from Weir. And BC Harrison will gladly take balls in the dirt. Looks like the home plate umpire is going to brush it off. And so Harrison's going to slap that one foul down the third base line for strike number 1. The Atlanta Braves going to look to bounce back from that big loss last night. Had the privilege of being at the game. It was still fun. We lost, but still fun. Swung on and missed from Harrison for strike number 2. So the count's evened up now to BC Harrison at 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs on the inning. Runners on the corners for him. And incredible discipline up there at the plate to watch that one go by for ball number 3. And the Tigers have yet to win a 3-2 count. And they're going to get that one, though, so they get the first 3-2 count in the game. And they're going to leave CVCC with runners in the corners. But the Pirates tack on 2 to their lead. 8 runs and 7 hits as the Fighting Tigers going to come up to the plate to try and chip into that lead here in the top of the 3rd. We'll be back in just a minute on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Both Chevy Silverado and Traverse are ready for you. Get supplier pricing today on all new Chevy Silverado 1500s with up to $13,500 off. Or get a loaded Traverse, the roomy Chevy SUV with third row seating, and enjoy up to $6,000 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Get ready to smile.
Huge thank you to Glenn Smith Chevy GMC for being the original presenting sponsor on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I want to send a special thank you to them for their continued support. A new pitcher on the mound, Connor Trepanier, is going to be out now. Carter Ward going to be in. Great outing from Trepanier. Allowed one hit, no runs. Carter Ward now, or Cater Ward, excuse me. That one is going to hit him. Definitely not what you want on the first pitch. Oh, it is Carter Ward up there. Had a typo. So, number 3 going to be up there now. That is Luke Messer. And he's going to take strike number 1. Chops one, and it's going to bounce off home plate for a foul ball. 0-2 count now to Messer. Ward does a great job of shaking off that first hit batter by throwing 2 straight strikes to the next. And he's going to look to sit him down here with this pitch. That one is going to be fouled down third baseline. So we'll stay right here at 0-2. So Messer up there trying to fight. That one's going to be high for ball number 1. The Tigers still searching for their first run of the ball game. Only have 2 hits so far in this one. Breaking ball is just going to be outside for ball number 2. So great job at the plate from Messer to even up the count at 2-2. And swung on. It's tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike number 3. So credit the first strikeout against Luke Messer. That's Carter Ward's first of the game. 1 down on the inning and 1 on as Brady DeRosso comes up. Checks his runner over there on first. And Kai Huber, the one over there on first base, takes about a 6-foot lead off there. Going to try and pick him off and unable to do so. Honestly, a really good job over there at first by Claxton Pilgrim. That one just a bit high at the letters. for ball number 2. A 2-0 count now to DeRosso. That one's in there. Good pitch there from Carter Ward for strike number 1. Throws it right over the heart of the plate. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball number 3. A 3-1 count now to DeRosso. And he's in a good position to swing for the fences on this pitch if it's close. That one close, but no dice. It's going to be a walk for DeRosso, and that puts runners on first and second as number 10, Cameron Kinney, comes up to bat now. He's playing third today for the Tigers, and he's got a good chance to get the first run of the game for him. That one's going to be low for ball number 1. Kinney pops one up, and Carter Ward, the pitcher, going to come up and grab it himself. And that's 2 outs now. And number 21 going to come up now. That's 8 low to Krasinski. And the 1-1 in the dirt for ball number 2. A 2-1 count now to Krasinski at the plate. Carter Ward looking to get out of this. Another one clips the inside corner there. Just a fastball on the black. Two balls and 2 strikes now to Krasinski. He's going to swing, grounds one over there to third, and just steps on the base for the force out. And so CVCC gets out of it with their lead intact, coming back up to keep on swinging them hot bats and possibly add to this lead. They're up 8-0, headed to the home half of the third. We'll return in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the campus of CVCC as Grayson Hall comes back up to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. The Pirates lead 8-0 against the Andrew College Fighting Tigers. And he's going to check swing, foul ball that one. Up to this point, Grayson Hall at the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a triple and a 2 RBI double. So great day at the plate so far. He's going to look to keep it rolling here. Jackson Weir going to try and spoil that. That one is going to be up and in for ball number 1. And swung on and missed for strike number 3. So quick out number 1 there for Andrew College. So Joel James going to come up to the plate. We've seen him lose some over the fence in previous games. You got to think he wants to do that exact same thing right here. He's going to take first one up and out for ball number 1. Ball number 2 is high. Just past the hour mark here in this game. Pirates lead 8-0 on 7 hits. Joel James is going to make that 8 hits as he just grounds one right back up the middle into center field for a single. So Michael Fallon going to come back up to the plate. He got hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Got to think he'd like to reach first in a different manner this time. A 1-0 count here to Fallon. Joel James going to take off running. Fallon hits one up in the air to shallow left. And it's going to be brought in out there. So Joel James going to retreat back to first. And there's 2 outs. Andrew College looking to hold CVCC to 0 runs in an inning for the first time in this one. Cooper Lofton back up to the plate. James takes off running again, and he's going to beat the throw. The throw goes into the outfield, so James is going to take another bag, and he's going to go all the way from first to third. Just like that. And so Cooper Lofton now with a chance to drive in that run. Joel James just 90 feet away from scoring a run in this one. Cooper Lofton up there. Even count at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs on the side. And he's going to drive one hard into right field, and that's going to be an RBI single for Cooper Lofton. So CVCC going to keep the train rolling and score another one. Have yet to get a scoreless inning in this one. And they're up 9-0 now on 9 hits. Canyon Meeks up to the plate. Take strike one. Jackson Weir up there trying to sit down Kenyon Meeks. That one's going to bounce to the catcher. And just like that, Meeks is ahead of the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he's going to line one hard into left, and it finds ground. So back-to-back singles for the Pirates. And their own version of a 2-out rally. So Brody Pierce going to come up to the plate. The left fielder. Takes that one outside. He's had a great game defensively, has Pierce. That one in there for strike number 1. Looked like it just clipped the top of the zone. Perhaps if college had ABS like MLB now has, he might have challenged that one. Swings hard and lifts it up and out of play. So it's 2-2 now to Brody Pierce, and Jackson Weir looking to try and get out of this one without letting up any more damage. Outside for ball 3, so we got us another full count. Weir won his last full count. He'll try and do that same thing again. Payoff pitch. It's going to be outside for ball number 4. And for the 3rd inning in a row, CVCC is going to load the bases. Claxton Pilgrim, the first baseman, going to come up to the plate here in just a moment. We might have us a pitching change. They are warming somebody up in the bullpen. We'll see if they let Jackson Weir finish out this inning before making the pitching change. And it looks like they are going to keep him in to finish this one out. So loaded bases now, and Claxton Pilgrim coming up to the plate to try and tack onto this lead. That one is going to be low and outside. One ball, no strikes to Pilgrim. Now up to 2-0. And he's going to lift one into center field, but Krasinski comes in and makes the catch but not before CVCC can add one more to their lead. It's 9-0 heading into the top of the fourth. We'll be right back on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Back here at CVCC, getting ready for the top of the fourth inning. And we're going to have another pitching change, just letting everybody get a chance with a big lead. This one is going to be Hunter Whippert, the sophomore. Also, make sure to tune in this Thursday night as 2 legends, Dave Plata and Mike Peacock, are going to be on the call for the Columbus Lions, a hometown indoor football team. If you can make it out to support the boys, we strongly encourage you to, but we will be streaming it on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. So thank you to the Lions for that opportunity. So Whippert going to look to get things going here as Jose Massonet comes back up to the plate, the right fielder. He's going to take ball 1 high. That one is going to be hit right out to shortstop. 1 hops and throws over there to Pilgrim for an easy out, number 1. Great job there from Johnny Blue, the shortstop. So Hayden Schultz going to come back up to the plate, the DH in this one. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. Definitely was not sitting off speed there. He got fooled. And that one just misses. So it's going to be even up at 1-1 now. He hits that one up in the air, going back in center field, and hauls it in. So just needed a little bit more for it to carry out, but Joel James has no problem getting to that one and hauling it in for out number 2. And up comes the catcher now. That is Chase Taylor. He hit him a double in his last at bat. He's going to look to replicate that here. Breaking ball from Whippert is in there for strike number 1. Whippert whipping it in there. Swung on, chopped over to third. Hauled in, and no problems. So 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates as they are going to look to get closer and closer to ending this game via mercy rule. We'll return here in just a few moments for the bottom half of the fourth on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Step into history at Millhouse Kitchen and Bar. Nestled along the Chattahoochee River, Millhouse is more than a restaurant. It's a dining experience. Enjoy Southern classics with a bold twist, river views, impeccable ambience, and exceptional service. Join us for dinner or cocktails and see for yourself. Reserve your table online at millhouseatcityknolls.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and so much more when you join today.
I'm bringing my other half. I'm bringing the pep talk. Come on! I'm clearing my head.
And I'm clearing 300.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Get all the perks with a PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Join in club or online today. Deal ends soon. See club for details.
Back here at CVCC for this exhibition matchup between the visiting Andrew College Fighting Tigers and your hometown CVCC Pirates. And we have another pitching change for Andrew College as Peyton Moorfield is going to take the bump. So Johnny Blue, the shortstop, going to come up to the plate. And so through 3 innings, CVCC has put up at least 1 run. They have not gone scoreless just yet. And they did check down, but did not go around, so ball 1. That one high, and it swung on and missed. Well, fouled out of play, rather. Just missed it. That breaking ball just inside. Good eye up there from Blue. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to him. And he hits that one way up in the air. And it's going to get just out of play. 2-2 count now to him. Peyton Moorfield looking to sit down his first batter faced. That one low for ball number 3. A full count now to Johnny Blue, and the payoff pitch is going to be lined hard into center, but Krasinski makes his way over to it and catches it for out number 1. So BC Harrison going to come back up to the plate now. And he'll look to get things going here in the bottom of the 4th for the Pirates, as that one is high for ball number 1. And he's going to chop one over to third. It stays fair. He's hauling it, but he gets beat by the throw. So 2 up and 2 down for the Pirates, and Grayson Hall going to come up to the plate. He struck out in his last at bat, but he's 2 for 3 right now. Led off with a triple and then got that 2 RBI double. Making a case for the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands player of the game, as that one is hit hard into left. It's going back, and it's going to die just short of the wall. And so 3 up and 3 down as Peyton Moorfield comes in and sits them all down. The score is still 9-0 heading into the 5th inning of play here in this one between CVCC and Andrew College. We'll be right back.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
And we're back here at CVCC, getting ready for the top of the 5th. CVCC up 9-0 right now, leading in the hits column 10-2. And so that is number 11 on the bump, Luke Vax. So another new pitcher for the Pirates as well. Both teams just sort of cycling through their arms and getting everybody some reps. And up at the plate is number 1 now. That is Colin Mendiola. They call him Mendy over there in the dugout. Nice pitch there from Vax. And the 1-1 is called ball. Had to have been a little bit outside. That was a good-looking pitch. That one is hit over to shortstop, but gets through into left field. So a leadoff single from Mendiola, as the Tigers are not giving up. And up to the top of the lineup is number 14, Kai Huber. Has a runner on first now, so a hit should probably advance him over to third. Definitely to second. That one's going to be high up in the zone for ball number 1. Looks like Vax has a little bit of pepper behind the ball. That one inside for ball number 2. Hopefully you got that reference. Foghorn, Leghorn, old school. Put some pepper on the ball, boy. That one is going to be fouled out of play. 2-1 now to Huber as he takes strike number 2. Vax not giving up on this batter, trying to get his first out. And that one hit to short. 6-4-3 on the double play. And so that is a 6-4-3 double play, and exactly what CVCC was hoping for there. Really close on the throw over to first, but it looked like he beat him by a step, and we do not have replay here at CVCC, so the call's just going to have to stand. So Luke Meser is going to come up to the plate now. No runners on, and 2 outs now, just like that. And he takes strike 1 looking. Strike 2 in the bottom half of the zone. And so it's a 0-2 count now to Meser, and he's got to protect. And he does foul one out of play, so he's fighting. And Vax throws one low. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Meser. And popped way up in the air. Looks like Johnny Blue's going to call everybody off. And he's going to haul it in himself at shortstop. And that'll be out number 3. So CVCC still up 9, looking to end it when they come up to bat in the bottom of the 5th on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Right back here at CVCC. And we are ready for the bottom half of the 5th as Joel James is going to stroll his way up to the plate to lead things off. We are in mercy territory here, so if CVCC is able to score one more, that should be it. And Joel James fouls one off. Looked like he was trying to end it in one swing. And Peyton Moorfield resuming his duties on the bump. Put up the first 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers, so I don't blame him for keeping him out there. It's 1-1 to James. And that one is going to be lined and hauled in at first. An athletic play out there from the first baseman. That's number 14, Kai Huber. So it looks like Michael Fallon's going to come back up to get things started. He takes ball 1. So 1-0 count to Fallon here. That one high for ball number 2. High and outside for ball number 3. So you got to think he's getting the take signal from his coach. Really no sense in swinging on 3-0. Got to make him throw you a strike. And he does throw him a strike. So it's 3-1. Anything close, swing away. Fouls it off, so Peyton Moorfield comes back from down 3-0 to an even count. He's going to look to sit this batter down. The payoff pitch is lifted high up in the air. It's drifting to left center, but Krasinski is going to have no problem hauling that one in. Just hit it off the end of his bat there, did Fallon. And so Cooper Lofton coming up to the plate to try and avoid back-to-back 3-up, 3-down innings. First pitch is called for strike number 1. So Peyton Moorfield has really come in and made a difference for these Tigers. He has faced 5 batters and has gotten 5 outs up to this point. And it's a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike now against Cooper Lofton. It's going to be 3-1. With 3 balls and 1 strike to Lofton. And he swings and drills one into right center field. And it's going to one-hop off the wall. And he pulls into second safely. So 3-1 swinging for Cooper Lofton. And he gets a huge double and represents the winning run here in this one. As Canyon Meeks comes up to the plate to see if he can drive him in and send us home early. Nice first pitch there from Moorfield in there for strike number 1. And Meeks is going to drive one into left center, and it's going to one-hop off the wall, and Cooper Lofton is going to come in and score. And that's going to do it. That's the mercy rule. And so CVCC going to take this one in 5 innings, 10-0, as Canyon Meeks gets the game-winning run or hit there. Cooper Lofton scores the game winner. And so it looks like there's a little bit of confusion here. I thought it was 10 after 5, but they're saying that they're supposed to play all 7 innings. And so trying to clear up the confusion here. So it might not be done just yet. We'll see. I was under the impression that it was 10-run after 5 innings, but since this is just a 7-inning game, the rule might be a little bit different. Well, while we have a moment, folks, go ahead and subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Look us up at Georgia Alabama Sports Live so you don't miss a game or update in any of the biggest high school games going on in the area. Tonight we got a big-time rivalry matchup between the Calvary Knights and the Brookstone Cougars at Brookstone. That's a region game as well, so that'll have even more implications. Brookstone been drawing a lot of attention lately with their star Auburn Tiger commit, Brennan Neal. And so still have not formed the lines to shake hands just yet. Trying to figure out if we're going to play the other 2 innings or not. Got a pretty good schedule here for tonight on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We've, of course, got that Calvary-Brookstone matchup at 4:30. Got Calvary at Pacelli Soccer. That'll be big matches. Calvary and Pacelli also huge rivals. Calvary soccer team, the boys were ranked really high nationally at one point in the season. Pacelli is always good. Got Lee Scott and Glenwood girls and boys soccer, as well as Auburn and Smith Station girls and boys soccer. Got a lot of soccer action here tonight. Tomorrow we've got Central and Smith Station baseball, so that'll be an exciting one. Smith Station starting to heat up with their baseball team. Glenwood at Russell County, that'll be another good one, and Stars Mill at Harris County. And then Thursday, big time. Of course, we've got a doubleheader here. Snead State coming to CVCC for a baseball doubleheader. I'll be on the call for that one. And then we'll have Big Rich, Richard Holdridge, will be down the hill at the softball field covering their doubleheader against Central Alabama. We've also got Brookstone at Calvary baseball, Beulah at Glenwood, and then, of course, that main event of the Columbus Lions And then we rounded out on Friday with Calvary at Brookstone again, and then Central at Glenwood softball. So a lot of exciting action going on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and you can only catch it in one place for completely free. All you got to do is just subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss when we go live, and enjoy yourself. So we are still waiting to see if that's the end of the game or not. Got a little bit of MLB action tonight. Hopefully the Braves can get their get back against the Marlins. Sorry, Marlins fans out there, if any of you watching. We also got the Clingstones have started back here locally, the AA affiliate for the Atlanta Braves. So we're in a great year for sports, or great time of year for sports. And it has absolutely been beautiful outside. This breeze is nice. Barely any clouds in the sky here. Just a perfect day for some baseball. And so we are still awaiting clarification here to see if this game is going to be over in 5 innings or if they're going to continue and play all 7. Of course, this one not a doubleheader, just a single game. So the CVCC head coach has hopped on the golf cart. I don't know if the umpire is left or what's going on. I got to say, this is the first time I've seen something like this happen here. You know, CVCC had the bats rolling all game. They've had 12 hits in this game. And who knows, it might continue. And there are plenty of contenders for the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. We also had a couple of contenders possibly for the Hula Hands highlight of the week. You can vote each week on that on our Instagram page at Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And so looks like we are going to keep on going here in this one. So I believe that we are going to keep going with play in this one. And so we are going to keep going after that long pause. So Canyon Meeks just had the RBI double probably close to 15, 20 minutes ago maybe for CVCC to go up 10-0. And again, this is very, very strange. I've never encountered this before where a game gets called prematurely and the umpire just leaves. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I think the umpire just up and left. They might be looking for somebody to be an umpire for them. And so it's still 2 outs against the Pirates right now. Canyon Meeks on second base. And Brody Pierce, the left fielder, is going to be up to bat when we get back going. Peyton Moorfield still up on the bump. So Moorfield getting in his warm-up pitches. So still looking for an umpire here. The next game up, Calvary and Brookstone, 4:30. A little under 2 hours before that game gets going. Mike Frost will be on the call for that one. He always does a great job. So it's still the bottom of the fifth inning right now as the Tigers are warming up when we get back going here in this one. Again, Georgia Alabama Sports Live is brought to you by Coca-Cola, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, and the Houston Clinic, as well as Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. We've got plenty of other sponsors as well. We've got Carroll Purdue State Farm. We've got Alex Quinney Allstate Agency, Valley Hospitality, Gordy Eye Care, Zaxby's, NAI G2, Planet Fitness, and many, many more. The wind has just picked up a little bit here. And looks like the umpire is finally back. And so I believe we are finally ready to get back going. CVCC with 2 outs and a man on second as Brody Pierce is coming up to the plate to bat. So after that long delay, this game is about to resume. And we're back underway as Moorfield throws a first pitch strike. So great job after that long break to stay dialed in. And that one is swung on and lifted way up in the air to shallow center field. Krasinski comes in and retires the side. So CVCC up 10-0 heading into the top of the 6th here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. Back here to start the 6th inning on Georgia Alabama Sports Live from CVCC. And new pitcher out there. That is number 4. The roster says Thomas Sims, but I don't believe that's him. He's a catcher. And so leading off for the Tigers is number 6, DeRosso. And he's going to get a leadoff single, does Brady DeRosso. So that'll bring up number 10, Cameron Kinney now. Over in the third base position. And that pitch gets away. So DeRosso is going to reach all the way to second. That one's in there for strike number 1. Nice pitch. That one chopped down third base line. Foul for strike number 2. And that one is going to be hit through the gap between short and third for back-to-back singles. And maybe the long break was exactly what the Tigers needed to get back in this one. So it looks like that might be Matthew Brookins. They call him Cade. So I believe that is Brookins up there. 6'3" freshman. That one is low for ball number 2, so 2-0 count now to number 21, Krasinski. He's made some big plays out in center field. Low for ball 3. So Brookins still searching for his first out. And that one is going to be high for ball 4. And it's loaded bases now. And it looks like we are going to have a mound visit to settle him back down and get him in. Needs to lock him in to face this batter here. That is Jose Massanet that's coming up to the plate. So Cade Brookins, not exactly how he wanted to start, but he can get it back here. Just has to go one batter at a time. And that one is going to slice foul down the right side. Well hit. So 0-1 count to Massanet. And Cade Brookins looking to settle in here and get out of this with his back against the wall. That's strike 2. Strikeout here would be huge for him. And he's going to get it, punch him out for strike number 3, gets him looking. So exactly what Cade Brookins was looking for there. as now he brings double play into the cards. Still not out of it yet. A little bit of work left to do, but that was a big start. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. That's Hayden Schultz up there. Swings at another one in the dirt for strike 2. He's wanting to get the first RBI of the game for the Tigers. Learns from his mistake, though, and doesn't offer at it a third time. That one is going to bounce low. So trying to get him to chase. Count remains 2-2. And another low one. So all 5 of those pitches have been low. Massanet has offered at 2 of them. But it's down to this payoff pitch. He's going to hit a little blooper off the bat. Takes the force at second base. Claxton Pilgrim gets over there. The run does score, so it is an RBI. But it's 2 outs now against the Tigers. And the score is now 10-1. As the catcher now, Chase Taylor, comes up to the plate to try and keep on chipping into the lead. He lifts one into shallow right. Second baseman's going to get over there no problem and retire the side. But the Tigers get their first run of the game. It's 10-1, headed into the bottom of the 6th inning on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Back here at CVCC as we are getting ready for the bottom half of the 6th inning. And we've got another new pitcher on the mound. That is Leland Dotson, number 34. Leading things off for the Pirates is going to be Claxton Pilgrim, who just made that great play over there at second base. Playing first base, threw it over to second for the force. I want to thank Coca-Cola for being a presenting sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live, supporting the athletics in the Chattahoochee Valley area. That one low for ball number 1. Another low one there for ball 2. It's 2-1 now to Pilgrim. And it's 3-1 now, so anything close, Pilgrim is going to try to put barrel on ball and hit it as hard as he can. Took a big cut at it and just missed, so it's a full count now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A full count now to Pilgrim. That one is going to be slapped out of play. And Pilgrim hits that one hard, but right at Krasinski for out number 1. So another big play defensively in center field by Krasinski for the Tigers. And Johnny Blue now up at the plate. He lifts one way up in the air. It's going to get out of play, it looks like, in the other team's bullpen. So 0-1 here to Blue. Good eye to take ball 1 there. The 1-1 pitch is inside for ball number 2. Johnny Blue doing a great job to get back ahead of the count. In there for strike 2. Good pitch from Dotson. And that's going to clip him and send him over to first. So 2-2 count is going to hit Blue, and there's now a runner on for the Pirates as B.C. Harrison is going to come back up to the plate. And it looks like that ball might have hit him where it hurts the most. So Taylor trying to shake it off. We're in the midst of a Jack Houston Memorial Hospital injury timeout. It looks like Taylor's okay. Just got to catch your breath after that one. So man on first now for B.C. Harrison as he steps up to the plate. Wants to try and extend the lead here. Pops one way up in the air. That one is high. And second baseman's going to come over and grab it for out number 2. And so Grayson Hall going to come back up to the plate now. He swings and fouls the first pitch out of play for strike number 1. That one in there for strike number 2. A 0-2 count now. Slapped out of play there. Gray Hall staying alive. And Dodson looking to get out of this one. That one is going to be high for ball number 1, so good eye to watch, though. 2 pitch from Hall. And he's going to slap that one into right field, but it's going to be taken in by the right fielder for out number 3. And so we are heading into the last inning, top of the 7th, in a few moments on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. CVCC will look to end this one and win it 10-1. We'll be back in a second.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and so much more when you join today.
I'm bringing my other half. I'm bringing the pep talk. Come on! I'm clearing my head.
And I'm clearing 300.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Get all the perks with the PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Join in club or online today. Deal ends soon. See club for details.
And back here to begin the top of the 7th, and what should be the end of the game here, and just 3 outs. Coming in to close it for CVCC, that is number 12. That is Jordan Oldno. Five 5'11" sophomore, the righty. And he'll be going up against Colin Mendiola, who is the second baseman for the Tigers. And so that first one outside for ball number 1. And that one's going to hit him hard right in the square of the back. And that one's got to hurt. That's definitely first base the hard way. And so that'll bring up Kai Huber, the first baseman, who also is the leadoff man in the one spot for the Tigers. And he's got a runner on first. That one just inside. So 1-1 count now. And swung on for strike number 2. It might be Brody Dixon up there. I believe it is. And that is strike number 3. So there's one out now. And Luke Messer is going to come back up to the plate. Been pretty solid so far. Swings hard and fouls it off for strike number 1. So 0-1 count now. The runner goes, tries to throw him out, but beats him by a step. And so he's in there safe. One pitch is low for ball number 2. A 2-1 count now to Messer. And he's got a runner in scoring position. And here's the pitch. Inside for ball number 3. A favorable hitter's count now to Luke Messer. And I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to try and swing out of his shoes. He does try, but fouls it off. And there's a full count now. And gets him looking. The payoff pitch is a strikeout. And the Tigers are down to their last out now. And Brady DeRosso going to come up to the plate and see if they can spark some crazy 2-out rally. They'd almost need a miracle. That one just low for ball number 1. Good pitch, though. And he chops one high to second base. And they're going to throw it in time for out number 3. And so officially now, that'll do it through 7 innings. The final score 10-1 CVCC. And we will go ahead and announce the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. And I believe it's got to go to Gray Hall. The start that he had with that leadoff triple and then that 2 RBI double back-to-back, that's really what got it going for the Pirates. And so that will do it officially. Maybe. They're shaking hands. And so, yes, officially that will be the game. So no more false warnings. That's it. 10-1 your final score here from CVCC. I want to thank you for tuning in today to this game. Make sure to stay tuned here in just a little over an hour. Calvary Brookstone baseball will be going. That'll be a fun one to watch. We got a bunch of soccer action going on. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on all social media platforms at Georgia Alabama Sports Live so you don't miss any games here in the Columbus, Phoenix City area. Softball, baseball for CVCC both have doubleheaders on Thursday. They'll be going on at the same time. So this place will be rocking. Make sure to tune in then. But for now, it's been my pleasure calling this one. I'm Paxton Holloway, and you've been watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Have a great